Does this look like he got sloppy in the off season? Does that look like a guy that's just eating burgers and fries, force feeding to put on a bunch of muscle? Coach Greg and Anthony Mantello and Nick Walker, they keep getting bigger. And is bulking the answer? Nick Walker up close to 40 pounds. Gotta be that Coach Greg doesn't know what he's talking about. Bulking is in fact the answer. Anthony and Nick Walker doing a pose down. We're gonna look at their physiques and say, is bulking the answer? Is that why they're putting on so much muscle? By the end of the video, you'll know their strategies on how to put on muscle and be able to apply it to your own training.
How you doing?
How are you? That's the same shit you wore yesterday?
And the first thing Nick Walker notices is Anthony's wearing the same shirt 2 days in a row. And aren't these guys sponsored by clothing companies? How do they not have enough clothes to wear a fresh t-shirt to start off your day?
I'll help you get pro with those legs.
Okay, I like that. What if I'm in physique?
You don't have any legs.
I got some. Little drumsticks.
He's got better legs than you.
And Nick continues to poke fun at Anthony, saying that the camera guy has better legs than him after training them once a week.
Yeah, Classic's better though.
I agree. I agree with your statement.
Yeah.
It's more fun.
It is fun.
And it's a bigger category.
It is. You can make more money too.
Nick Walker's mixing up his EAA drink thing and he's shaking it. It looks like the shake. It's all I can see. He says to Anthony, you gonna get rid of those board shorts, do classic, compete with the men, men's physique. It's kind of a female category. He's just consistently trolling him, trying to see what Anthony will say. And Anthony, he's not intimidated. He's laughing it off. No big deal. They're all friends here.
The female category of bodybuilder.
I can see that.
They argue like little girls on stage.
Did you ever talk shit with someone?
Yeah.
Who?
Well, me and Blessing went at it hardcore.
Oh, I remember that.
And so Nick says the men's physique guys, all drama, arguing back and forth. And Anthony asks him, have you ever had an argument with some guy? He's like, oh yeah, Blessing, I remember this. And so he says, well, how did that turn out?
He's like, I knew I wasn't going to beat you. He's like, but you're the one everyone was looking at, so I stirred the pot. And he's like, look what happened.
Marketing.
I'm like, yeah, I won, and you embarrassed yourself.
And Blessing said, everyone's talking about you. I knew you were going to beat me, and look how it turned out. He's like, yeah, it turned out I won, and you embarrassed yourself, which is quite literally exactly what happened.
I actually changed the shirt. Now I'm feeling a little self-conscious.
Can,
I'm going to go back to the car and change the shirt.
And so, yeah, don't be that guy, girl, or circle in the gym that smells. Change your freaking clothes. No one wants to smell you. No one wants to be around you. It's gross. And so he doesn't have another shirt. He has a sweatshirt. He's putting that over top of the smelly shirt. Like, why not just take the undershirt off and wear the sweater on top? That's like saying, I'm going to the bar. I need to shower. I worked out all day, but I'm just going to spray cologne all over myself to mask the smell. It's not masking anything.
That's Drop Black Friday. Young LA. The big Black Friday drop.
Yes, sir.
I actually think I have that.
And I do believe I'm the only social media influencer who is not sponsored by Young LA. And I'm thinking, why not me? Why aren't you sponsoring me? And I reflected and realized that I'm not young. I'm 46, Young LA, old guy. Not really going to do it now, am I? First, it was Gymshark. My hair wasn't long enough. Now it's Young LA. I'm too old. Have to make my own clothing company. Man, it's a slow process.
That's how you look, just relax under a shirt?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
This is just so funny to me. Nick Walker takes his shirt off. He's just standing there. And Anthony looks over and he's like, is that how you look like? Just relaxed, like just standing there? And he's like, yeah, why? Like, what do you mean? And he's like, oh, like he can't get over it. And see, the thing is, in men's physique and in the smaller divisions, we have to flex to actually show our muscles, to actually look like we're jacked. But for an IFBB Pro open class competitor, they don't have to do anything. They're just standing there like, what am I even looking at right now? So Anthony, his mind is blown right now. He's got to be flexing or tensing something. There's got to be something he's doing right now to allow him to look like this. But he's quite literally just standing there. I saw him standing there. I saw him standing there. Is that Alanis Morissette?
Oh my God. Ugh. This is how I look, relaxed under a shirt.
And so Anthony standing relaxed does not look as lean as Nick Walker. And remember this, Nick Walker's bulking. As in eating a lot of calories, eating a lot of food, getting sloppy in the off-season, put on close to 40 pounds. But yet Anthony, who's 207 pounds of ripped muscle competing in men's physique, who looks good year-round, is quite literally not as shredded as Nick Walker, who's bulking, who's let it slide. He's getting fat in the off-season, trying to put on all that muscle. Because IFBB pros, if you want to put on a lot of muscle, you got to bulk, you got to force feed. This is what it looks like for Nick Walker to bulk. Do you look that lean? And so the next time someone says, oh, you need to bulk to put on muscle. Yeah, if you're freaking shredded, you do. If you have 5% body fat, single-digit body fat, if you're lean, of course you need to bulk. Nick Walker just finished a show, 4% body fat. Of course he's bulking. He's not going to try to maintain 4% body fat year-round. But look at this. Does this look like he got sloppy in the off-season? Does that look like a guy that's just eating burgers and fries, force-feeding to put on a bunch of muscle? It looks like a guy who's main-gaining, who's following Coach Greg's principles about slowly increasing body fat, slowly building muscle, doing it the right way. So many people misinterpret what I'm trying to tell them about bulking. If you're already fat, it means you've already bulked and you don't need to keep doing it to put on muscle. If you're 20% body fat, it's not going to be beneficial to go to 30% to help you build muscle and then later cut down to 10 or 15 or wherever you want it to be. Look at the chest, the abs, the biceps, the back on these guys. Are you kidding me? So this is their idea of bulking. What is your idea of bulking? Is this the same idea that you were saying? So when you say, oh, Greg, you're wrong. I know guys, they're all bulking. And then I look at guys who are bulking and I see shredded six-packs. It doesn't do a lot to say, oh, you should be eating a ton of calories. You can't put on muscle unless you bulk.
Just don't say side try, please. It's not going down today.
Why?
I can't reach.
And Nick Walker quite literally can't do the side tricep. He has so much muscle, he can't reach around his back. He can't do the reach around. Just too hard for him. No pun intended.
I can't reach. It's not happening.
You're serious? Oh,
Yeah.
Again, Anthony's like, you can't reach? He's like, no, man, I can't. Like, look at the guy. It's not really that hard to believe that he can't reach behind his back. And Nick Walker hits the ab and thigh, and look at the abdominals, the small waist. Does that look like a bulked up off-season bodybuilder to you? You don't need to eat a shit ton of calories and get fat in the off-season to put on muscle. But remember, I'm not telling you to remain single-digit body fat either. He's gaining weight, he's eating in a surplus, but he's not getting fat. So let's hear from Nick Walker himself what he says about bulking.
Just gaining weight very slowly. I don't plan on really, like I said, getting drastically heavier. I mean, if I do, and as long as training's not suffering, I have good condition, and I feel okay, then...
Gradually gain weight. Do it slow. Not trying to chase the scale. Not trying to get bigger all the time. 4 or 5 days at the same weight. It's okay. This is an IFBB Pro Open Men's bodybuilder, won the Arnold Classic, is a top Olympia contender, and he's not trying to get fat and bulk up to crazy amounts in the off-season. He's slowly letting his body adjust to where it wants to be. Why would you, as an amateur, a beginner, think that you need to go up to 20, 25, 30% body fat in the off-season to build muscle? Oh, but I'm skinny fat. Fat is fat whether you're skinny or not. If your body fat is higher than you want it to be, you shouldn't eat more and get fatter to build muscle quickly. Oh, the scale went up 20 pounds. So it went up 20 pounds of fat and water, hardly any muscle. And when you buy back down, you're going to lose all that excess fat and water and realize the bulk, it wasn't worth it. Why did I eat all this food, which isn't healthy? It's not healthy to get fat in the off-season on purpose. And then it's not healthy to cut and diet down. One extreme to the other extreme. Rather than bulk and cut, main gain. Maintain a healthy body fat and slowly put on muscle. Even Nick Walker is doing this.
I'm definitely like where I look, how I am right now, how I look, being almost 280.
He likes how he looks right now at almost 280. You notice that? Likes how he looks, happy with his physique. It's not as shredded as when he was on stage. No one's telling him to maintain 240, 250 pounds in the off season. He's 280. And if he goes up a little bit, well, that's okay. So when you're trying to put on muscle, why don't you try to slowly put on muscle? Gain a little bit of weight. If you don't gain a ton, that's okay. Take your time.
The last time I was 280, I'm a lot leaner, so I'm happy with this.
The last time he was 280, he wasn't this lean. Notice he's not even going up to as high a body fat level as he used to. Over the years, as he's gotten older, he's been able to maintain a leaner physique in the off season. So why are you trying to bulk and force feed and to get fat to build muscle? Why are you settling to look like crap in the off season when you could look good and be happy year round? Not saying to maintain 5%. People keep saying I promote unrealistic body images, trying to be shredded year round. Not telling you to maintain single digit body fat, telling you to maintain a healthy body that you can maintain year round. And Anthony Mantello and Nick Walker clearly bulking done right. Not force feeding to get fat in the off season to magically put on a ton of muscle. You think it's going to work because so many people say it will, but it's not. Main gaining is the way. If you don't have energy, you're hungry all the time, can't sleep at night, have low sex drive, then of course you need to eat more. Don't blame Coach Greg for why you can't put on muscle. You are trying to maintain too lean of a physique. The percent each person needs to maintain to main gain is up to your genetics. Some people, maybe it's 10%, others it's 15, others it's 20. It depends on your genetics. And also, are you natty or enhanced? If you're natural and you try to maintain too lean a physique, your testosterone levels will go down and make it harder to build muscle. If you're enhanced, you can probably maintain a little bit leaner physique and still have energy to train hard. Looking for a natural supplement to help you build muscle? Give turkesterone a try. It's been shown to work in many people. I use it myself. I can say it worked for me. I put on about 4 pounds of muscle in a month without changing anything else. Also got faster on my bike, both at cardio strength, muscle size, everything. So it worked for me. Hopefully it will work for you. Ending it here. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette IB Pro. Check out the bloops, the harder than last time supplements. We're getting more and more all the time. Click the link in the description. The cookbooks to help you maintain a lean physique for the rest of your life. Training books, coaching plans. Me and my team. And until next time, I am out.